Let's start this up. The going live notification. Let's dive in.
Hey, Twink, you know the sneaky parasol I got on that quiz show? I can change into someone else when I use it, right? So don't you think I can use it to get out of here?
Yeah, I bet you can. Why don't you try it out? Press B while facing whoever it is you want to transform into. Now, fun thing, I've tried this. I cannot turn into Twink with it, which is really annoying because that seems like the obvious solution here. Have Princess Peach transform into Twink, and then now maybe she can fly, and she can just leave. Yep, now we've got a magic umbrella. I just noticed I screwed up my title. So... Oops. And now that I'm disguised, I can talk to these guys. And I can pass along the jam and jelly that I won in the last quiz show. Hey B Marching, welcome to the stream. How's it going? There's no reason for my doing a second transformation. I just really wanted to be a hammer bro. Oh. You know, I don't know if I've ever gotten that item. I also don't know which book he thinks I think he's trying to look for. I do have to be careful in this part though, because if I accidentally fat finger B, I could get caught basically immediately. But yeah, let's go ahead and toss this shooting star in. That'll be nice for Mario to pick up later. And I don't think we can actually go further up here. Oh, we can. Before I do that, though, I want to go further down. Hello. How's the Toad doing that we left in here? Nobody's in here. Go away. Very convincing, Toad. So it looks like heading further up may be our only way at the moment. Because even though we are in disguise, we are also... we're also unable to get through here. So, let's head up. Sorry, I am a little bit stuffed up today. Allergies, you know how it is. Where's my relief already? My shift has been over for ages now. Listen, could you go find that slacker and get him up here? Please, I'm exhausted. It looks like this. He's probably goofing off outside the castle somewhere. Here, take this to find him. And now, we have the castle key. I mean, it does occur to me that Mario fell from this height and he was fine. I mean, several, kind of godly spirits rescued him, but these people are made of paper. I feel like Peach could honestly just jump from the castle. Well, now we're outside. So now I guess we can just run for it. Nope, never mind. And now we can steal this guy's appearance. Because for some reason there happens to be one random clubba here. Which I guess means that we weren't successful at slaughtering the entire Tubba Blubba line, but you know. We did our best. Finally, about time. You're so late again. Don't you know how to read the shift schedule? Well, I guess I'll let it go this time, but watch it, okay? Have a good shift. I'm shoving off. Don't goof off either. You're on thin ice, buddy. I mean, I get that, like, those Koopas are, like, armored tanks, basically, but it's still kind of crazy when you think of how, like... Oh, how do I put this? How they just try and bully the Clubbas. Look at that thing that this guy's carrying. I don't want to mess with that. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Entry is prohibited for unauthorized people. But you're already up here, so I guess it's too late. It's a stupid restriction anyway.
Okay, everything's finally ready. Even if Mario shows up with all the star spirits, we'll still be alright. Please do expect the worst. Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. Affirmative. You're right, Kammy Koopa.
You there. You're doing a fine job. Keep up the good... Wait, something's weird about you. You smell too nice. Yeah!
Oh no.
You little Princess Peach, unbelievable, out again? Guards, all of you, catch this little runaway and take her back to her room.
No.
I love how they just straight up don't find out where the next star spirit is. But the game finds a way. I can't remember what it is, but it's there. Now let's see. Which star power do we gain now? Time out. Okay, bye, Scholar.
Congratulations, young Mario. You saved a star spirit. Because of your efforts, Flower Fields is beautiful again. Thank you, Mario. It was worth living so long to meet a man of your stature. Please come and see me again. I'll be looking forward to it.
Oh, and we get to say hi to Lucky Lulu. Let's see now. Let's fix up my load out. No need for hammer throw. Oh, let's see. You know what? I'll keep a couple of these badges that I don't normally use on. Let's see if I can finally make a character that let's see if I can finally play through this without heavily using the Zap Tap badge. With that said, I think I will throw on Power Plus, and what if I put on Mega Smash? And Quake Hammer, what? Wait. We're actually probably not going to need that as much as I'm thinking now that I think about it. Power Jump. There we go. Back to Toad Town we go. I expect something will happen when we get here. Oh. Huh. Let's see now. Any side quests we want to fulfill while we're here? Well, there's Minty. We've got a letter for her. There we go. Oh, she got a letter from the wise Wisterwood. Why am I going in here? I wonder if they just kind of... I can't really recall how they lead up to the last level. I wonder if they just kind of assume that by this time you know how the game works. And, like, you'll get... you'll simply find the remaining level, because to be fair, that is a pretty reasonable assumption by this point in the game. But there are some things that we can take care of beforehand, like visiting Luigi. And jumping up higher than he thought we could. And it's still not time to read Luigi's diary. I'm saving that until the end. So we've gotten 54 out of 80 badges, but only 81 out of 160 star pieces. So we've actually got a decent number of those to do. I don't know if we'll 100% the game. I don't think I've ever actually 100%ed this. But we'll probably be sure to get all of the star pieces. Because at the very least, that gives us an opportunity to cut back through the parts of the world that we've already visited. Now, Ooh, this is tricky. I want to fight the master a couple more times. But by now, he's actually pretty difficult. So I want to be sure that I go prepared. I think my last badge will be group focus. Oh, let's save first. Because, yeah, the master is always on the difficult side. Meaning, there is actually a decent chance that we die here. So it's time for a fight against the master again. And he goes Super Saiyan. That's right. We have a Super Saiyan Toad. Mario, what do you have to say about Super Saiyan Toad? 75 HP, 8 attack. So yeah, he is actually very dangerous. I'm going to see if we can shrink stomp him. Nope, didn't work. Luckily, with some of our moves, we can actually do quite a bit of damage every turn. Oh, I forgot that was a 2-hit thing. Luckily, we do have a star power that heals us for a lot. We may or may not need it. Okay, I don't think we're gonna need it. Alright, there goes the second master fight. Fourth degree card. We can probably do 1 or 2 more right now, especially since we were able to make it through that without using any items. We should be able to do at least the next one pretty well. I love how the master, like, fights against the master and stuff are completely optional. Like, you don't have to do it. I don't recall that it unlocks anything long-term, except for dialogue options with NPCs across the world. Yeah, Mario sliding under the sheets is honestly, it's such a fun little animation. Alright, Goombario, what are we dealing with this time? 99 HP, 10 attack, 1 defense. Ah, crap. Yeah, I think you can see why I saved before this fight. Alright. Give us one of those healing kisses. Ooh, whoa. Goombario. Charge up one more time. And another quick smooch. And another charge. Goombario. It's time. Multi-bonk. Oh, come on, I didn't get a single one? Oh, that sucks. I spent so much FP on that. Oh, this fight is killing me. Alright, use the yummy meal. What's more is it's really hard to block that. Like, the timing is so freaking difficult. You know what? We'll double dip. Eat a super shroom. And then we'll throw an egg missile. We might lose this right here. I don't know if I can do enough damage. clear this. Why is it so hard for Goombario to hit the action command on him? I think I've lost this. Yeah, I lost. Okay. Oh, I thought that would kill me. We're gonna... yeah, we're gonna load, because I spent a lot of items on that fight, and I'm not going to do that and then just accept a loss. However, we are going to change the badges a little bit. I feel like we can find a more effective setup. And I do still want Mega Smash on. But considering how bad I am overall at blocking during that fight, I don't think damage dodge is gonna help that much. Let's see now. There have to be a couple of badges here that will help. The obvious one would be to do Power Plus. Actually, you know what? We're gonna try something here. Going to try a jump-based combat strategy this time. And once Goombario has tattled the master, I think we're going to relegate our ally to a purely supportive role. Goombario, tattle. Now we'll change it out for what? And what if you could... Okay. And now... Oh, dang it. It was filling slowly. I didn't think it was actually working. So many things are just straight up useless against him. I may actually really want Zap Tap on here, because I think it might prevent him from using those fancy multi-hit combos. Come on. I think we can do this. Okay, I blocked some damage. Charge. If I can survive one more turn. I survived one more turn. Okay. I need to do some quick calculations. Okay, I have 2 power rush, or I have 2 power plus. So my jump attack is at 5, but he has 1 defense, so that brings it down to 4. I've used jump charge once, so that puts it up to 6. 2 hits from that would only get him down to 6, so Watt can't finish up at that point. Yes! Noble Mario, you have bested me, the master, the strongest of fighters. Since you have beaten me at full strength, I give you this with respect. I got the diploma. Mario, is it tougher this time to take on Bowser? Is he somehow stronger than before? Is that why you're having to work so hard? Oh. No, this is the guy who checks out our badge. Whoa, can it be that's a diploma? Whoa, it's real, isn't it? You defeated the master? Wow, you're the best, Mario. So yeah. Whew. We beat the master at his strongest. We were on 3 hit points and had to rely on a gimmicky power bounce, but we made it. Admittedly, power bounce plus damage boosting strats is literally the main, like, it's one of the main speedrun strategies. Okay. Put on our convenience badges. Put damage dodge back on. Mega Smash. And Super Jump Charge, why not? Alright, well, let's take care of a couple of less crazy side quests now. Ah, jeez. Koopa Koot, where are you at? I fear you significantly less than the master. So let's talk. A Boo friend who lives in Gusty Gulch wants us to get a package from him. Oh, before we do that though, hi Colorado. I thought there might be a Chuck Quizmo here. Hang on. Let's see. What about a fancy sweepstakes? Information station. Oh. Okay. Apparently there are no more. There don't seem to be more trading events. Off to Gusty Gulch it is then. Oh, this is Boo's Mansion, not Gusty Gulch. Ooh, there's something here. Oh. Those guys literally aren't worth star points anymore. And here I was thinking that by going to the lower part of the path, I might be able to avoid them. You. I don't really have much reason to come out this way most of the time, so I think I am going to take a minute and at least visit all of the parts of the path. Which line do you think would work better? Go for the fire flower. Alright, enjoy. Something that I've never been entirely clear on is when boos refer to their ancestors, were their ancestors boos, or were their ancestors people that are now boos? Or were their ancestors people who never became boos? Yeah, like, do boos give birth to other boos? Or is the boo the spirit of someone who is departed? Ooh. This is a useful item. Repel gels are very useful in situations where you want to go out of sight, but want it to last a little bit longer than Bo's version, or where you can't afford to have Bo in the fight when you're trying to use it. It's also incredibly hard to get a hold of. Very rare. There are only like 2 or 3 of it in the entire game. Oh, oops. Nope, not you. We're just gonna save some time here. There's really not much danger from these guys, but this will speed up the fight process. You know, it occurs to me now that I could actually be doing, hammers to take out the enemies. Not on the first strike, but overall. Did I already get? I don't feel like I got all of the spin panels along this path already, so they must just not have been there. Huh. I really thought there would be more panels to uncover, more hidden panels to uncover down that way. Oh. Here you go, Koopa Coot. Oh, he wants a coconut. Do I already have one of those checked? I feel like I might. Besides, I do need to check something. So I really don't want to just be carrying around this repel gel. I want to save that for an important for one of the important fights coming up. All right. Looks like I have not checked one. Sushi, if you wouldn't mind. can hit up the village here, and I can't remember. Okay, there's a coconut from this tree. I don't think all of the trees give coconuts, but several of them do. So it's kind of a matter of trying to remember which ones actually do, and which ones are just kind of useless. Here you go, Koopa Coop. How do you crack this thing? Well, I guess I'll try later. I'll give you this to show my gratitude. Yep, 1 coin. One of the red jars that were made in Dry Desert's ancient kingdom. According to popular opinion, you can get one if you buy things in a certain order at the shop in Dry Outpost. Buy a dusty hammer, then a dried pasta, and then another dusty hammer. And then something else. If I had to take a guess, I would say another dried pasta. But first, I need to sell some stuff, because I've got some dried shrooms cluttering up my inventory. Okay. Now, there's the save block. We may have to try this a few times, so we're gonna drop a save there. In fact, we'll make a save state real quick. That should make it faster. Okay. Dusty hammer. Dried pasta, dusty hammer. Oh wait, you know what? We'll make our save state right there, so that we can just test things. Dried pasta. Nope, that wasn't it. What about a dried shroom? Oh, that was it. Well, ho, buying goods in that order? It's a secret sign. It was written in an ancient will, Squeak. In keeping with the will, I'm required to give you this. Please take it. A jar at Little Mouser's shop. A collector's item, perhaps? I do kind of wonder if I can get more of those. I don't know what I would do with it, but could be interesting. Swooping Sky Guys, you're a true workhorse, Mario. Incredible, outstanding. It's a little filthy, though. I suppose I'll add it to my collection anyway. Stand-up guy for doing an old Koopa so many favors. This time I'll give you a special gift as thanks. 3 star pieces. Now, I want to see if I can get another one of those vases. Maybe I could give it to Colorado or something. We'll sell the dried shroom and the dusty hammers. We'll keep the dried pasta because that's actually useful. You hang on to my dried pasta for me. Okay, dusty hammer, dried pasta, dusty hammer, dried shroom. Nope, doesn't do anything. In that case, let's go ahead and sell off that dried shroom that's just going to clutter our inventory. And oh wait, you know what? We'll buy a mushroom real quick. Because now I think we'll go and take that dried pasta back to Taste Tea for some cookifying. If you could please cook up a mushroom and a dried pasta, that'd be great. Oh, I got a bland meal. That's actually pretty good, all things considered. Speaking of that, I think we can actually get another item that is basically the same thing. If we give her a super shroom and oh wait, do I not have a maple syrup? I thought I did. Why do I remember having a maple syrup in my inventory? Maybe I'm just remembering the ones that I stored in the shop. See, one of the most basic items that we can actually get, one of the most basic recipes we can do is just to combine our FP item with our HP item. So if we hand her a maple syrup and a super shroom, she is going to use her incredible cooking skills in order to literally pour the maple syrup on top of the shroom. Yep. Maple super. 2 items into 1. Oops. Unfortunately, I don't think there's like a pit of 100 trials in this game. Otherwise, I would totally go for it. So, we can say hi to this guy. $64 coins. What is Rip Cheeto going... How's Rip Cheeto going to rip us off today? Ooh, bump attack. That was actually good, but I can't afford another. However, you see that blue door? Yeah, by now they assume that you've gotten used to hunting through the Toad Town tunnels for stuff. Ah, heck. How did I manage to miss going in a straight line? Huh. Maybe they do actually have some story stuff to get us through there. Oh yeah, we just tried to go through that door. Now we go back into Toad Town. I feel like I'm remembering something. Oh, what's in Toad Town Underground News? XXX and OOOO are heart. Did you know that? Now their secret's out. A gossip living toad. Fascinating. We have to visit Merlin. That's it. There's a guest waiting for us. From Starborn Valley. Merle, who hails from there, said that he had something important to tell you, Mario. And that's Merlin's son. I'll run ahead of you and take tidings of you to Merle. I think somewhere deep below Toad Town is a pipe connected to Shiver City. Starborn Valley is located quite near Shiver City. Before we do that, though, we're actually going to head north. Or, well, north of Toad Town, I mean. Obviously, we're going to the frozen north. And I do realize that there are a couple of items in that chest. I think I'll leave the jam and jelly for the moment, because I don't anticipate using it immediately. Pretty lucky, feeling fine. Happy flower, heart finder, flower finder. Why not? Let's get Heart Finder. And feeling fine. Oh wow, that takes 3 FP. Considering how rare those conditions are, I'm really surprised by that. So yeah, we'll take the shooting star. We'll leave the jam and jelly for now. I knew it. I knew there would be one up here. We got a star piece. And I haven't shown y'all this, just because the trek back up Shooting Star Summit is kind of tedious. But if we come up here, it actually shows a little glowing thing on each of the star spirits that we've rescued. I don't suppose... no, there's no random block hidden above it. That would actually be so funny if there was like just one random invisible block that required you to spin jump or something. That would then be in the rest of the in the last cutscene in Shooting Star Summit. Not the last cutscene of the game, but the last cutscene in that area. Y'all will see that later. Okay, I think the only other thing I can think of is to check the post office. We got mail for Cooper from Cooper's fan. Dear Mr. Cooper, I must apologize for sending a letter out of the blue, but I had to. I saw you walking in Toad Town with Mario. You seem so strong and brave, so dashing. If it's okay, I'd really love to have a talk with you. Oh, how embarrassing. I'll write to you again soon. Good luck, brave Koopa. Your fan. Kind of weird, to be honest, but you know what? Good for you, Cooper. Dear Mom, first I heard you were lost in the jungle, then I heard you were traveling with Mario. Don't do anything dangerous, come back as quickly as you can. I'm waiting for you. You're gonna be a grand chief. I want you to see the small fry. Your daughter, Sashimi. Aww. Sushi is gonna be a grandma. Congrats, Sushi. And a letter from Lackey Lulu to Lackey Lester. Here you go. Dear Lackey Lester, where are you? You better be a good Lakitu and return soon. I'll be faithfully waiting for you near the Wise Wisterwood. If you don't come back, or I'll search for you till the end of time. I'll give you such a spiny storm that you'll... I'm sorry, love. I get mad when I worry. You're Lackey Lulu. Oh, Lulu, you worry me. Yep, we can heal up. It is kind of funny, but worth noting that prior to this stage of the game, there's actually no requirement for having gone in the Toad Town tunnels. The only absolutely required time to go in there is to get to Shiver City. I want to check this real quick. Ooh. Oh, we got an extra shooting star. We'll toss the dusty hammer. How did that miss? Well, that fight went about as badly as it could have. Okay, you know what? You know what? We're gonna go back to the Toad House real quick. Alright, let's give that another try. Now, this upcoming level is the entire reason that I made sure to get, wait, is there an invisible block over here? I feel like there might be. It's the entire reason that I made sure to level up Cooper a second time, even though we haven't actually used him since doing so. Because having Cooper leveled up twice ensures that we will have access to a fire move whenever we want one. And that's very useful into this upcoming set of fights. Because as you can probably tell by this, these next couple of levels get a bit chilly. There are no items hidden back there. And none hidden back here. This tunnel is freezing. I should have worn a sweater. What do you say we go someplace a bit warmer? Yeah, about that, Goombario. Here we are, Chapter 7, A Star Spirit on Ice. And we have arrived in Shiver City. But since this isn't our destination, yeah, we'll just follow that guy's directions and head straight east. Oh, hey, Chuck. It's everyone's favorite quizmaster, Chuck Quizmo. The chuckiest of Quizmos, the quizziest of Chuckmos. Who is not a member of the Koopa Bros? Red, blue, black. There's no blue Ninja Koopa. The only Koopa with a blue shell is Cooper. At least in this game. Oh, hello. Oh my, there's a key. I wonder... What are you doing? Stop that. Have you lost your wits? What if the ice breaks? kind of what I'm trying for. Yeah, he literally kicks us through a loading zone to force it, to make it so that it reloads. When you hear about Shiver City, ice skating is the first thing that comes to mind. Well, skiing's nice too, but not when a monster's loose. It's scary out in the snow, so city skating we will go. Yeah. But yeah, we won't linger here. I mean, there's no reason for us to. Hey, why? Let me through. Let me in. I need permission from the mayor? Come on. No, I knew that would happen. What do you have to say? I haven't actually talked to you. Funnily enough, we don't actually slide on the ice. I'm the city guard around here. I'm investigating a report of a suspicious character wandering around the city. You're not him, are you? Starborn Valley is a little ways off from the city. It's a very mysterious place. They say that star kids rise up to the sky from there, but I haven't seen any stars rising to the sky lately. And that's because the star rod's been stolen. Huh. Well, apparently nothing is here. You know, I gotta say though, I forgot how much I love the music from this area. Well, we know where the key to that house is. It's at the bottom of the pond. You won't let us go down there. What about you? You got anything going on? I saw this really bizarre guy around here the other day. He was shouting like, "Oh," or "It's freezing," and he was also going, "No, Mario!" Who was that nut? A diploma. What about you? You got anything going on? I can't quite remember what items are available. Okay, a decent set. Shooting stars are obviously the big draw there, but... Pangy, pangy, penguin pop, feel the rhythm, stop and bop, do the pangy, penguin hop. All the snowmen in a line, a bucket hat fits super fine, eyes and noses looking good, bring a scarf, you pangy fool. Yeah, what, that last part didn't rhyme, but... Aha, there you are. Also, this house just straight up doesn't have a door. Anyone for a shaved ice treat? Strawberry flavor? Maybe watermelon? Or my personal favorite, tangy tangerine. Oh, I love frozen treats. And as you can probably tell, we can actually climb this. Oh, there's the button. There's the icon letting us open the window. So yeah, we can break into this house. and get attack FXE. Oh, we have a guest. Welcome, you poor man, you must be freezing. If you'd like to see my husband, he's in the other room. Please go right in. She's the wife of Mayor Penguin, who's the mayor of Shiver City. She has a bit of a problem with exaggeration. She loves mystery novels and longs to be a great detective. The way I see it, she's a bit too flighty to be a detective. You, however, I think you'd make a great sleuth, Mario. No need to kiss up to Goombario. This is the mayor of Shiver City, Mayor Penguin. The guy whose permission we need to leave the city. He's a good friend of Herringway, another penguin. Everyone in the village relies on him. He's a little absent-minded, but he does his job well. I know I've seen him in Toad Town before. I wonder if he's been to the castle. Ever seen him before, Mario? Yeah, Goombario, why are we ignoring the elephant in the room? No reply. Mayor Penguin's body doesn't budge an inch. What's this? He has a memo in his hand that says Herringway. And we're playing Ace Attorney Mario Edition, guys. No! Help somebody, anybody, my husband is dead, he's been murdered. It's a penguin murder mystery. What's going on here, madam? Just calm down. I need you to speak. You need to speak slowly so I can get to the bottom of this. My husband is dead. Look at him lying there. Oh, my darling husband, somebody clipped his flippers. By Puffin, you're right. The mayor's been murdered. This is like a mystery novel, except it's real. How tragic. But madam, if I may ask, who on earth would have reason to put this penguin on ice? Him, right there, that man with the suspicious mustache. I told him not to come in the house, but he barged right in. My husband was alive right up until this man showed up. He must be the murderer. I mean, I walked in on this, and your husband was already dead. Maybe it's you. Hey, Hugh, Mustache, are you listening? This good woman's accusing you. What do you have to say for yourself? Yes, that's right. He did it in cold blood. I saw it with my own eyes. Besides, he's the only one who came into the room. It all adds up. So you're sticking to your story, claiming you're not the culprit, see? What's your problem? You don't actually think Mario did it, do you? If you're telling the truth, then we're dealing with a backroom murder case. Oh, I never trained for this. A backroom murder case, a high-ranking penguin slain? How could such a horrible plot twist hit our peaceful city? You, Mr. Mustache, once more, for the record, you swear you didn't do this? Okay, I think I believe you, but this means we have to find the true murderer. Ah, perfect. I'll give you a chance. Since you claim that you're not the guilty party, you must bring me the murderer yourself. If you do that, I'll believe you. It's the only way. Alright, off with you. You haven't proved that you're innocent yet, so I must forbid you to leave the city. This is honestly a really terrible plan, if you think about it even a little. Because here's the thing. All it would take for Mario to get out of the city, if he is the killer, is to do another murder. So yeah, now the music is different. And what's more, if we come over here to the pipe, this guy's blocking it. But yeah, all it should really take is a bit of bada bing with the hammer and we would be done with this, so. And yep, this guy is still blocking it, but now that everyone's gathered in another part of town, we can break the ice. Don't talk to penguin killers. And these guys are upset that the ice broke. But now we've got the warehouse key. And that means that we can spring up here. And now that we've gained access to this house, this empty house, we can just hide out here until the heat dies down.
What in the... Why are you in my fireplace? You found my secret room through the chimney. Ingenious.
So yeah, kind of an interesting little place. This is a good place to hide until the heat dies down.
Yeah, I'm Herringway, the novelist. Haven't you heard of me? What? Mayor Penguin was murdered and I'm the chief suspect? You must be joking. That's ridiculous. I did no such thing. You're very suspicious, huh?
Well, I suppose I would be too. It appears that I should drop in at the mayor's house.
Engage stairs.
Honestly, the guy has a cool house. He's got a secret room with voice activation in it.
Alright then, come on, let's go to the mayor's house.
Oh, you again. Oh, you again. See? Have you come up with anything? See? Say, isn't that penguin behind you the mystery novel writer named Herringway? What? Mayor Penguin was clutching a piece of paper that had Herringway written on it? Yeah, see? If that were true, I most certainly would have noticed it. He definitely does appear to be holding a piece of paper. See? It's a message about his death. With his last breath, the mayor told us the murderer's identity, because that actually happens. So, Mr. Herringway, you're a cold-blooded murderer, see? It all makes sense now. No wonder your novels are so exciting and suspenseful. You live out your own plots.
My dear man, you have any idea how ridiculous you sound? You actually think I would do this to the mayor? He's a great friend of mine.
Yes, you were good friends. Aha, but that was just a cover so no one will suspect you of this heinous crime. That's it, isn't it? I've solved this crafty mystery.
Oh, come on, really. You simple penguin. I would never be so predictable. Besides, I'm completely innocent. I've been working in my house on my new novel for weeks. I didn't have time to sneak over here and kill Mayor Penguin.
I'd just like to say that I still think the man in the mustache is the murderer. This penguin murder mystery is getting more intriguing all the time.
Oh no! Zombie! Brains on my aching ass.
Eek! My husband's returned, he's a ghost! Eek! This is a lot of voices and it's not being nice to my throat, so I think I'm going to stop. Yeah, they never checked for a pulse. Admittedly, I don't know where you check for a pulse on a penguin, but they could have checked for his breathing. So yeah, he bonked his head with the package that he was trying to get down from the shelf. And now we have clearance to leave the city, and everyone is going to gaslight us about how they treated us. They're going to be so utterly convinced that it wasn't us, and that they were all on our side secretly the entire time. Yeah, the penguins here aren't exactly the smartest bunch. I do want to check something. You know what? That's a pretty reasonable loadout. And now we get access to this whole area. Hey. I've been waiting for you, Mario. I've been here forever. I was getting desperate. I thought I was gonna freeze. This place is freezing cold and nasty and icy. I hate it. I can't take it anymore. I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna beat you up in record time and head back to someplace warm. You ready, buddy? Oh, I've been busy, Mario. I've learned cool techniques. Check this out. It's so cold. Yep, he's been learning magic on the side. And I think he can still summon his wings. 50 HP, 8 attack, 1 defense. So he's actually, apart from bulk, he's about as strong as the Master, which is pretty crazy. He's about as strong as the Master one stage earlier, I should say. And we got a decent pile of star points for that. Hi, Junior Troopa. He always screams the loudest when you use Bone Bet on him. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just imagining that. Now, considering where our health and flower points are at the end of that fight, though, I am going to back up. Because we're just a few steps away. Now, I do think that will spawn enemies in the path on our way back, but I think we can deal with that. We're gonna sell off the vulture. And y'all are gonna see why in a second here. See, when we sleep in this area, it actually makes a potato appear. And later, we'll be able to take that back to to Taste Tea for some good stuff. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind taking the iced potato, that'd be great. I do think there are monsters on this path. Oh no, that's what happens here. Oh, that's glorious. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, that's the best thing. And yeah, among other things, there are a bunch of snowmen here. One of which seems to be missing its hat, and one of which seems to be missing its scarf. Oh, this! And if we whack this tree enough, a letter comes out of it. So yeah, obviously, those snowmen are the same as the ones that penguin back in the city mentioned in his little song. And there is an item behind that tree. We're not going to get it at the moment because it's a repel gel, and I don't think we actually have much need for it quite yet. Instead, we're gonna keep going. Ah, dang it. Mario, could you tattle on the Frost Piranha real quick? 10 HP, 4 attack, 0 defense. So I think our strategy is going to be to use timeout. If we're lucky, we can at least immobilize the Frost Piranhas. Okay, we immobilized 2 enemies. Ah, crap. Okay, that's actually really bad. Dang it. Yeah, as you can probably tell by now, the enemies in this area are dangerous. "12 HP, 2 attack, 0 defense," but they can spit rocks at us for a lot more damage. Yeah, frost piranhas are pretty dangerous. And I'm not good at timing those guys. Luckily, now that he's out of rocks, he's much less dangerous. And we were able to tattle both kinds of enemies in this area. So at this point, we can actually make the big brain move and stop using Goombario. Yeah. Cooper is really good for this stage of the adventure. Ooh, and there's a letter. I'm gonna check actually, because I've gotten 2 letters in the last little bit. Mayor Penguin and Merlot at Shooting Star Summit. And obviously I've still got the one for Frosty in Starborn Valley. We are going to take a moment and munch a maple super. Unfortunately, we can't get on this back ledge. Whoa! Turn back, come no further. Turn away or I'll eat you. What do you think, scary monster, aren't I? You know you want to run. Now I'm gonna fight. What? You will regret this. Hello. Mario, could you tattle the monster? This monster, even I don't know what it is. I don't know why, but it looks really terrifying. I get the funny feeling I had a nightmare about it. 20 HP, 0 defense. I don't know its attack power, but it must be very powerful judging by its looks. Yep, definitely. Yeah, we've got 1 defense. It did no damage, meaning its attack power is 1. And actually, if you notice, its name isn't Monster, its name is Monstar. At least we got star points for beating it.
No, run away!
It's a bunch of star kids. They're doing their best.
Oh, you're Mario, yes? Thank you for coming. How do you do? I'm called Merle. I care for the star kids born here in Starborn Valley. There are many things I must tell you, but not here. Come, let's go inside my house. I cannot concentrate out here in the cold. This way, please follow me. I want to go to Starhaven. When I get to go there, I want to deliver lots of people's wishes, and I want to become a great star spirit someday. When I do, I'll grant your wishes, Mario. Of course I will, I promise. I've never been so busy. These star kids are as hyper as the day is long. Yeah, so there's a star kid playing hide and seek somewhere about here. And this is Frosty, so we can deliver a letter. Oh, thank you. It's a letter from Dainty and Minty. And we've got another letter. To Goompapa, so that he can answer a question sent by Goombaria. I must apologize for the rude reception of the Star Kids. None of us expected that you'd come here so quickly. They frighten strangers to try and keep the valley safe from Bowser's followers. Please, you must forgive them. Nope, I'm putting them all up on charges. I wonder how Twink is doing. He was the last one to rise up to the sky. He went just before Bowser took the Star Rod. He was such a great kid. He looked after everybody. Do you think I'll ever get to see Twink again? Nah, he's probably dead. Probably got eaten by Bowser. I've got my hands full with these Star Kids. They're all so active. Yeah, so in this place, they are literally raising baby stars. They were doing it before Rosalina was even invented. But if we sleep in this place... Oh, we don't get an item here? I thought we did. Huh. I could have sworn that we got an item for sleeping here. My bad. So yeah, y'all have probably noticed the hiding Star Kid in the back. Oh, and we haven't talked to you. Now, Mario, you must heed what I'm about to tell you. The frozen area is called Starborn Valley. It is named this because it is here that stars are born and raised before rising to the sky. But now, ever since Bowser stole the Star Rod from Starhaven, the power of that place is weakened and the Star Kids have found themselves unable to rise up into the sky. I sent a ninja to my father hoping that I could coax you to come here, because I have found out where the last Star Spirit is. They
It came to me in a dream, a vision of the last star spirit begging me for help. If my vision speaks truly, then the last star spirit is being held atop Shiver Mountain, which lies to the north. Up top sits the Crystal Palace. The star spirit waits there. The Crystal Palace was originally built to honor the stars, but as time passed, it slowly faded from the memories of local people. And now no one can remember how to reach the palace. There is a way, though, and it involves items that have been passed down in these lands. Here, take this. We got a scarf. This scarf has been passed down through many generations in Starborn Valley. I wish I knew how to use it, but I do not. According to the legends, you must use this and another item that has been passed down in Shiver City if you hope to open the way to Crystal Palace. Sadly, that's all I know. If things remain as they are, Star Kids will never again be able to rise to Star Haven. Such a fate would be awful. Please help them and expel Bowser from the sky. I'm actually going to redo my badges real quick. Let's equip Power Quake. Oops. And I'm sure there's some quality of life item that we could equip here. You know what, we'll go ahead and equip Deep Focus in case we feel like spamming some star powers. Oh yes, Mario, I'd almost forgotten. There's supposed to be a small shrine somewhere along the path to the Crystal Palace. A legend has been handed down in this valley regarding the shrine's secret. Truth lies not only in the eyes, sometimes even walls may lie. Confusion, yes, but you must find this shrine and solve its mystery to reach the Crystal Palace. Please don't forget it. So yeah, I actually really like Starborn Valley. Simply because it's a really unique area. Like, it's such a tiny settlement, and yet it does still have its own... Like, it's the smallest settlement, and yet it's got a really cool story behind it, you might say. Like, imagine there's a mystical place at the top of the world where stars are born and raised and prepared to, and make preparations to jump to the sky. There's a decent chance by the time we make it back, we'll actually be leveled up. Koops, if you wouldn't mind fire shelling. And then I will help you out with a Power Quake. Dang it, I thought I actually had the timing right that time. tricky to get the right timing there, because honestly, when you try and lock them, you basically have to do it before they actually attack. Like, before it leaves your mouth, you have to be hitting the button. Which makes it really hard to get the timing, because you have to keep a good gauge of how long the stone has been in their mouth. Oh, and yeah, we can break this tree repeatedly. It doesn't get us anything at extra times, or we won't break it extra times, but... And we get another potato. It's kind of weird how this place just gives us free items. In the later games, instead of toad houses, they have inns where you spend a couple of coins to rest. And in those, it kind of makes sense that you get items. But here, it's just so much easier. But yeah, obviously if we want something of cultural significance in Shiver City, it's probably going to be with the mayor. Yep, we got a bucket. You had a short nap, Rafkin? Naps are nice. I actually had a short nap before starting this stream because I was quite tired today for some reason. I can't actually give a good reason. Well, maybe I can blame poor sleeping habits. Oh. No, we just didn't watch all of Mario's nap. He was in there for days. Like, honestly, they questioned whether he was ever going to wake up. It was less of a nap and more of a coma. They had more or less given up on Peach's rescue at that point. They're actually already holding democratic elections. They've kind of figured that Peach is never going to come back, and they just decided, you know what, maybe it's time to move on from the monarchy. And now these guys open up the pathway to the Crystal Palace. This level is legitimately so trippy, and it does a lot of crazy things. Actually going to swap out a couple of badges because I changed my mind on the setup that I want. I could get Power Plus. Dang, I can't afford money. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to put those quality of life badges back on. So yeah, there's a gap. We can't get across it. Not even Koops can really get across it. We can't fly across it with Parakarry, so we kind of just fall. And what you'll see is that we have to make a lot of kind of reckless decisions to get through this level. But that decision, at least, wasn't reckless. And Power Bomb. You know what, the one in the back was going to try and frost me, which means a successful guard means no damage, so that was the safe option. I probably actually should have gone for a refresh there, but it doesn't really matter, we're really close to leveling up. So yeah, nothing in this level is quite what it seems. Yeah, and that's why we leave those guys alive if there's just one, because they do no damage and they always try to freeze first, which means best case scenario we guard, worst case scenario our ally can clean it up. Hang on. Now we are going to equip Money. It boosts our coins. Dang it. Can do massive damage to them like that, and then if I'm careful with this, I can take them all out with a series of multi-bounces. Yeah, see, at this stage of the game, it's honestly a lot harder to get money than a lot of other things. Oh, hang on. There is an invisible block. Ooh, and we got an Ultra Shroom. I'm genuinely tempted to backtrack and toss that in a shop, but I won't waste that kind of time. So we can hit that button with Cooper. But before we do... we are going to pick up this pebble. And now we have 2 Coopers. You see what I mean about this? This level gets trippy. What's wrong with my eyes? You look just like me. Imposter, who are you really? Tell me your name. I'm Cooper. Yeah, that's it. The question is, who are you? What? That's impossible. I'm the one and only Cooper. You're talking crazy talk now. You're making no sense. I'm the genuine Cooper. Really? Come on, Mario. You know me. This guy's a big liar. I'm not lying. Mario, you know I'm Cooper, don't you? Don't you recognize your buddy? Shut your mouth, goody-goody. I'm his buddy. Yeah, that's it. They don't make it too hard from the dialogue to figure out who is the real ally, obviously, but... Bye. So yep, now we get to face Duplighosts. Luckily they're pretty far from the hardest enemy to take on. They've got 15 HP, which admittedly is a lot, but... yeah. I love the design of this level. Like, genuinely, I find that Paper Mario has... oh. I didn't realize he had turned around. How come that wasn't working? That was weird. White Clubba, 12 HP, 5 attack, 0 defense. And fire is recommended. But before we actually take him on, I'm going to refresh to get back some of the HP and FPF loss. Because we want to keep our health up and stuff while we're going through this dungeon. Refreshes, and we should be good to go ahead and beat him. Yeah, I was trying to get up onto the stair to drop Bombette on the first guy for the first strike. I didn't realize that he had turned around. Y'all are probably seeing by now the benefits of having money equipped. And we have the last upgrade block. All of our party is officially upgraded. Let's see now. So unfortunately we can't pick these up because we've got a full inventory, so the next chance we get, we're going to go ahead and spend an item. Ooh, and we have this. Yeah, so part of the trick in this level is spotting small differences in perspective. To find hidden areas. And then we can ignore the wall, because sometimes walls lie. And we can meet Madame Merlar. Well, the ghost of Madame Merlar. Yeah, there's absolutely no reason to read these. The magicians in this game are just incredibly long-winded. That is consistent across all of the Paper Mario games that have them. And she, or should I say her ghost, is actually the you might say the gatekeeper of Crystal Palace. And now that we have the key, we can open the way. And you never actually get to revisit her place. It's impossible to get there ever again. Well, I suppose that you might be able to get there with glitches. Paper Mario is a famously glitchy game, just on account of, well, pretty heavily on account of the system that it's on. Oh, dang. Why is that suddenly not working? There we go. Got the triple block. And you know what? I am going to drop a PAL block here instead of finishing it through normal means. Ooh, mega jump. I think it's basically Mega Smash, but with jumps. Now, oh, there was a star piece there. That's why it gave us a drop off. Now, we're going to back up a bit. Because by stopping at these statues, we can pick up the items, however it drops a barrier in our way. The way to get through that is to replace the item with a pebble. And we could get 2 pebbles by going in and out of this room. But we don't really have a need for that snowman doll since everything in this dungeon resists ice damage. Like, honestly, I would be more than happy to drop the snowman doll that we currently have if the situation comes up. But there's no need for that. So like I said, this wall comes up and we can't get out. And by dropping down here, we can pick up the star piece. And then we have to go back up the stairs. I've said it before, but I really like how well I feel they did scaling the difficulty of these dungeons. Like, just as a whole, they did a really good job making the different dungeons increase gradually in difficulty to where even if you're up to a reasonable level like I am, you still feel challenged at each one, and you feel like it takes a little bit more skill and strategy to get through each consecutive dungeon. So yep, now we are in the Crystal Palace. What happens if we step on this? Ooh. If we hit the button, it cycles this. I actually don't perfectly remember this level. I remember certain parts of it. But yeah, both those doors are locked, so I think we've got to go this way. I remember certain very iconic parts of this level, but not necessarily everything else. I think we bombed this? Oh wait, no. I know what that is. I remember. There's some really funky stuff. So, remember, we came through the door from that room. And there's a red X right there, pretty close to the door. Let's swap party members real quick. I think we'll get Watt up front. How did I miss that? So yeah, by shocking them, we can shake them off the ceiling. Oh, that's right. These guys drain hit points. Yeah, Zap Tap is a really good idea for facing these. Yeah, Zap Tap. And now, before taking it out, we're actually going to accept a couple more damage to swap to Goombario. Do we have any low healing items? No. Okay. Goombario, I'm going to go ahead and tattle on the Swoopula. Max HP 8, attack power 2, defense power 0. But once we shake them loose from the ceiling, they're not that much trouble in the grand scheme of things. So, obviously another one of those guys is coming up. Let's drop multi-bounce and damage dodge so that we have room for Zap Tap. Because that will basically completely nullify them. And then let's get Watt back out. There we go. Yeah, they literally can't touch us anymore, which is kind of nice. So, I am going to refresh to get back my HP. And at this point, there's really not much I need to do. So I'm actually just going to let Watt take care of the one in the back. Zap Tap will clean up everything. Actually, yeah, Watt can finish that off. And I'm taking this opportunity to focus a couple of times to get back our star energy. Not strictly necessary, but I like being high. I like being at high resources in games like this. So I like to take advantage of easy fights in order to get more resources if I have ways to renew those resources in battle. And we got the blue key. Which probably goes with the blue door. Oh, looks like we need to bomb this. And once we've bombed it, real quick, I want to highlight something. The reflection in the back is not broken. And we have no reflection anymore. And where'd damage dodge go? There you are. With a slightly different setup, I think... what do I want on my remaining slot? So yep, now we're on the other side of the reflection. And if we bomb our way through that... we meet our reflection. That's right, the reflections the entire time were fake. Oh, heck. Fun fact, I'm pretty sure Bombette is actually weak to her own explosion. Nope. Oh, yep. We exploded on the fake Bombette and she was insta-killed. Hey, Emmy. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I'm guessing you've picked up some wings on the server now? We are in the Crystal Palace. Fighting our way through to rescue the last Star Spirit. And what we thought was a reflection this entire time is actually the second half of the level. And we got a super shroom. And once again, I am just going to drop damage dodge and one other badge in exchange for Zap Tap. How did I not get a first strike there? Oh, I meant to target the ghost. I wonder what would happen if I tried to hit a Duplighost that was disguised as Watt. 'Cause I don't think I've ever actually had a situation where I fought a fake Watt. Snag a cheeky refresh here to get back some of our flower points that we spent in that last fight against the Duplighosts. And yep, if y'all remember, back along the other side, there was that red X. It corresponds to that. Oh, come on. Time out, you guys. Goombario, could you tattle that annoying red Magikoopa in the back? Increase the attack power of others. And we're actually going to swap over to Cooper, simply because if this guy decides to imitate someone, Cooper is by far the easiest to take advantage of. Oops. Now let's regen some of that star energy. Okay, what's down this back way? Ooh. I don't actually think we've got room for that. But we do have a snowman doll that's basically useless on this level, so I'm okay picking that up and tossing the snowman doll. It's already our lowest damaging item, but then there's the fact that practically everything that we encounter around here resists ice. So yeah, we broke that. Let's get Watt back out, because Watt is the best for dealing with these guys. At least in my opinion. Parakarry and Bow actually work about as well for dealing with these guys. I'm just better with the action command for Watt. It's not nearly as high effort as Bow's, and it's not nearly as precise as Parakarry's. In case y'all are wondering, I do that faster attack with Watt by just failing the action command really fast, because then Watt zooms over and does 1 damage. That's one thing to be aware of anytime you wind up using Watt, is Watt actually has a pretty punishing action command, in the sense that if she doesn't hit her action command, she'll only do 1 damage. It'll always be 1 damage, it'll still pierce defense like her normal attack, but it is only 1 damage. If I'm guessing right, we're probably going to get a key. Oh no, we got a flip-flop badge. With that said, y'all remember that red X that was on the far side of the map that was in the same place as that panel that we broke? Well now, if we make our way back around, and back into this little corridor, because we broke stuff on the other side, we can get through this. Ooh, we need Bombette for this bit. And now there are several Bombettes. What? Who are all of you? You're all trying to look like me. Mario, don't tell me you can't tell which one is the real Bombette. You can tell, right? Hey, I heard that. You're spreading lies, you imposter. I'm the real Bombette. Oh, no, 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 no. Mario, look careful at me and you'll know. I'm the real Bombette. It can only be me. All these others are liars. I'm the one. Mario, me. Don't fall for these tricks. I'll blow up if you do. I'm the real Bombette. Please, trust your eyes and look at me. I'm not lying. No, I can't bear this. Mario, smash the imposters with your hammer. All of you pretending to be me, I can't take it for another second. Yeah, so they do make it pretty obvious with the dialogue that some of them don't sound right. And you can actually hit the correct Bombette. Funnily enough, if you go ahead and hit the correct Bombette, you'll start the battle, but Bombette will be damaged. I think. Either that or she blows up. Or refuses down. You know what? Why not? Mario, you're terrible. You don't even recognize me? I'm sorry, Bombette. It was a science experiment. Welcome to the stream, Vinny. How's it going? Probably should have taken that time to focus and reach on some star power, but it's not a big deal. So yeah, now that we've broken that wall, we can get through here where we find the red key. Oh, I'm blurry. Hang on a sec, I can fix that. Thank you for letting me know. It's probably best that not everyone was here when I did that, because I feel like some people would really not appreciate me whacking Bombette with a hammer. I feel kind of bad for it, to be honest. I think we'll keep Walk queued up for now. So yeah, despite the fact that that is not actually a reflection back there, if we use the one red key, we unlock both doors. Oh, this! Really? We can't first strike them? Gumbario, you come on out. And tell me what the deal is with the gray Magikoopa. Yeah, I like the gray look. Oh, he makes his allies transparent. That's actually a pretty cool trick. Yeah, we encounter a fair number of these those Magikoopas when we finally get around to facing Bowser's castle, so I want to tattle them ahead of time. And Gumbario, if you wouldn't mind swapping out for Watt, I think? So yeah, as is the pattern here, you have to beat the enemies in order to remove their statues on the far side. Oh, dang it. know what? We're actually going to bring out Cooper for this one. Which I probably should have done the last time. Yeah, so Cooper, you would be so kind as to fire shell these guys. And then I will Thunder Rage them. For a really quick battle. Oh, we're so close to another level up. Ah, jeez. I missed the coins. And now that we've destroyed all of them, the statues on the back path are no longer there. There's no real reason to go back through there since, wait, hang on. I'm actually going to check something. So when we hit these buttons, the level changes. And I can't recall if the doors next to us slide down or if we actually technically slide up. So I'm going to check this. Okay, so that's still the same. It was worth a look. Luckily, we still have a couple of fights remaining in this level, which means we are pretty much guaranteed to get... yeah, so if we hit this thing, that doohickey changes, but obviously we can't whack it with our hammer because it's too fast. You bought that much gunpowder, Emmy? Oh, that's great. We're gonna finish this off with the stars, with a star power, because I'm pretty sure we're about to level up, so it doesn't matter how low we are on resources at the end of this fight. Well, I guess I need to go on the server now and restock. Luckily, I have a nice backlog of stocks. Hey, I will do my utmost to make sure that it stays fully stocked. As unnecessary as it is, I really kind of want the badge points. Which is dumb because the Crystal King actually does a lot of damage. I should take heart points. And I'm running low on flower points a lot. You know what, I'll go for flower points, actually. I am running low on those a lot, and I don't want it to get to an annoying situation where I can't get the flower points that I want. Yeah, so you notice there doesn't really seem to be a way through there. Obviously, these guys aren't actually keeping up. I think I've still got... Yeah, I've got Zap Tap Attack equipped still. No need for that. It doesn't really do much for me. Let's get Damage Dodge back on there, and... Multi-bounce. We're facing a lot of numerous enemies. So yeah, they do give you a bit of a hint back there. Mario. Oh, how did I do Cooper's voice? Mario, I'm the real Cooper. But of course you know that, don't you, old boy?
Mario, look at me, I'm the real deal. Nobody else looked like Cooper.
Mario, come on, I'm Cooper. This is ridiculous.
I'm the real Cooper, Sonny. You believe me, don't you?
I'm the real Cooper. There isn't any doubt in your mind, is there, brother? Okay, old Bane, you best smash these imposters one by one.
That's a good idea.
Brother, smash them all except me, okay? I really kind of want to smash Cooper just because it's funny, but no, I already abused Bombette. I can't abuse Cooper too. I love how they're actually acting as the people they're pretending to be. So yeah, by doing that, we get access to this area. Ooh. I'm glad I kept that on. Oh, and I think I have used a couple of items, so why not? So yeah, this is one of the really cool interactions. We don't have a button, but our reflection, which isn't actually our reflection, it's someone disguised as us, does. And so they go along with it and hit the button for us. And we don't have a key, so now it's time to backtrack. Y'all get what I'm saying when I say that this level is trippy, right? Yeah, so the last one had a big statue that we couldn't move, but this one has a little statue that we can move. This is a powerful lineup. Oh dang it, I didn't hit all of them. We took out the ones on the ground, but yeah, now that guy is gonna be supercharged. Okay, now we can clear out the remaining ones. Oh heck, I meant to hit fire shell, not power shell. Okay, so now seems like a really good time to restore some flower points. And then we're gonna try a really crazy strategy here. I'm gonna try actually using the move that I meant to. Now, what would have been an even crazier strategy is using the move that I meant to and hitting the action command. So, in other news, I can't believe I'm spending so many resources on this random fight. Okay. Let's try hitting the action command this time. There we go. And now if I... Oh, I meant to hit refresh, not focus. Oh, well, that's fine. Now I'm basically back up to full. Full HP, almost full FP. And high star power. Yeah, see, the reason I'm actually less crazy about Elytra, probably because I've never actually used them. So, like, maybe I just don't know how good they are, but I've never used Elytra, so... Ah, here we are. Another badge. But I really want shulkers. Because it'll make... it'll make stocking my shops much faster. Okay, hang on. My camera has gone blurry again. Turn off, turn on. I really wish it would stop doing that. I swear, I'm not that blurry in real life. What happens if we shoot through here? Nothing. Can Bombette get through there? Nope. Okay, so that's actually an area that we just can't get to. But now, if we go back all the way through here... See, like, these aren't the hardest puzzles. Like, they are possible for a little kid to figure out. But they're still trippy, even if you're fully grown and have a... How was that not a hit? Okay. Fire shelled them, and now we do have another Thunder Rage. Yeah. Let's use a Thunder Rage. I do need to keep a few decent items in the back, because the boss fight, we need a way to deal with his with the boss's minions. Or we're going to be in for a world of hurt. I mean, we're probably going to be in for a world of hurt regardless, because this is the boss of this area is incredibly difficult. But we're going to be in for more of a world of hurt if we don't have a way of dealing with his minions. And we got the palace key. So now once more, we can make our way further into the dungeon. Oh, it's these guys. Yeah, so real quick, we can push these blocks only in the direction that they're facing. So actually, we shouldn't have pushed that guy that way. Oh, maybe... Oh, that's right. We can turn them. Oh. I'm going to turn you to face the screen as well. And Goombario, what do you think of these guys? It's an albino dino. Oh, no, I wanted you to turn this way, sorry. So yeah, by talking to them, we turn the statues in the back. And you know what? We're gonna get a nice side view. We're gonna have all directions represented here. Well, one of the side views we won't, but they're the same, just mirrored. And now... I hope y'all get what I mean when I say that this is the trippiest level in the game. Like, there are such weird puzzles. Okay, we heal up, which means we're about to hit the boss. Gonna fix up my badge setup, so Money, Money, I Spy, and Speedy Spin are all completely useless into a boss fight. The rest are actually pretty good for this. Well, no, you know what? We won't do multi-bounce because I think the boss might be spiked. Mega Smash. Actually, we might not do Mega Smash. We're definitely going to do... where is it? Power Plus. Drop Mega Smash. And you know what? We'll drop Damage Dodge, actually, because I'm not sure how good I'm going to be at the action commands for this guy. And that frees up enough that we can get Flower Saver. And we have room for one more. So I think Power Smash will be a good way to round off the set. And before we do this, I'm going to take a minute, because I've been streaming for 3 hours, and I got to use the bathroom. So, try not to freeze while I'm gone. I'll be quick. I'm back. I tried not to keep you waiting in the cold for too long. I thought I muted my mic, but oh well. Hang on. I almost forgot something. I can't believe I almost forgot this. You remember back there when we used the palace key? We didn't go through this door. Oh. Guys, I'm really smart. I'm like the biggest brain. So yeah, at this point, the reflections are all gone. And yeah, we're gonna dive into this fight with the Crystal King. It's a powerful icy wizard who lives here at the end of the Crystal Palace after Bowser helped him conquer it. Actually, did Bowser help him conquer it? I think he might have actually already had it. Star Spirit wasn't always... I'm not sure. I'm actually really not sure about a lot of the lore of this guy. But he's basically Elsa before Elsa existed. Yeah, we finally arrived. He won't let us save the Star Spirit, and he will present Bowser with an iced Mario as a gift. Yeah, so you see those little dudes? Those are the reason we wanted some spread items. Because those guys actually cause a ton of damage if they're left unchecked. Goombario, if you wouldn't mind tattling on the crystal bits. This is where you... Welcome to the stream, Steve. This is where you got stuck when you played? Yeah, it's a hard boss fight. It's a little bit easier than Bowser, but given the general power curve of the game, I would actually say that Bowser is probably a little bit easier for his place in the game. You've generally got a couple more levels and stuff, and you've got access to all of the items and badges, and there's no real reason to hold anything back since it's the last fight of the game. Yeah, so they've only got 1 HP, but if the Crystal King spits them at us, they do a lot of damage. Oh. So we're just gonna drop a shooting star real quick. And as long as we can keep him creating them, we're actually in a pretty good place. So now Goombario can tattle the Crystal King for me. 70 HP, 6 attack, 2 defense. This guy is a tank who just keeps going. So yeah, we're gonna keep it up with the Star Storm, because for the early part of the match, if we just keep him summoning crystal bits, he won't attack. Oh, never mind, he will attack. Now we're going to swap over to Bombette. So we need a spread move that will hit everything. Lackluster was the other option. But I like Bombette because Mega Bomb does stupid damage. Okay. The timing on that isn't too bad. Oh wait, we don't need to Mega Bomb. There's only one enemy. So yeah, we're keeping this up pretty well. As long as we can keep him on the ropes, we should at least be in a good position when we enter the second stage. Now the second stage, he actually gets a lot more dangerous. Hang on, do I have... I have one more shooting star. So you know what, I will use the shooting star. That's the one thing about this guy. He has attack patterns that you can take advantage of. He really likes to summon his crystal bits. Unfortunately, he also really likes to heal, which is so freaking annoying. There are ways to prevent him from healing, and I think he can only heal like twice in a fight or whatever, but still. So yeah, we're getting him down there. And now he's going to be at low health. And he heals for the second time. It's either 2 or 3 heals per battle. There he is. There's his big trick. He turns into several enemies to make it harder to hit him. He also floats. Luckily, if we drop an attack that damages all of them, we're guaranteed to hit. Ooh, you got me some wings? I might actually take you up on that, because that would make collecting shulkers go a lot faster. Ooh. Oh, that's actually really bad. That was a really bad time for me to miss that action command. Ooh. And Bombette can't hit him when he's up there. However, Bombette's been really clutch this fight. So we're not going to swap party members. We're gonna accept the damage and then use an item to restore some FP, and why not? I'll go for a bland meal. Yeah, it's probably pretty reasonable, Emmy, for you to be done with Minecraft after playing for, what, like the last 7 hours? More? Yeah, Bombette gets the final blow here because she's been really clutch into this fight, and I haven't used her in many boss fights. Look at that, 42 star points. But yeah, I could totally go for some wings there, because That'll save me a lot of time trying to get the... trying to get some shulkers. I really need shulkers. Like, I can't express the amount of time I've spent lately trying to clear out, trying to transport stuff and just walking back and forth because I've only got so much room in my inventory. That's right. There we have it. The last Star Spirit. Now we're actually going to go a little bit further today. So we're going to get the, we're going to do the next Princess Peach thing and do a couple of minor side quests to clean things up, because at the start of tomorrow, we're going to try and get through all of the remaining quizzes, get all of the remaining star pieces, things like that, and I want to feel as done with the side quests as I can. So we're actually going to save and continue. I don't know if we'll 100% the game, because we need a lot more badges and a lot of quizzes, and I really don't know if I've got the patience to try and cook all of Tasty's recipes. But... oh, apparently our cuddly old Bowser's here.
And we have a friendly conversation for a change. Come on, let me see a smile.
I have nothing to say to you.
Oh, don't be such a pill. You're stuck with me for a long, long time, beautiful. You'd better get used to it.
Yeah, that's true. Even after she gets rescued in this game, there's an entire franchise where she's going to be spending a lot of time with him.
Mario is coming and you can't stop him, Bowser.
Whoa! Oh, you poor silly girl. I'm invincible with the Star Rod, didn't you know? Mario's no match for me. He's history, get over it.
Peach's little angry face.
Your Hunchiness, we have an emergency. It's better be important. I'm right in the middle of a friendly chat with the princess. Mario has now saved all the Star Spirits. There is a chance he could come here using their power. We must make ourselves ready in case he shows up. What? Mario? Okay, listen, Kammy Koopa, send everyone to their posts. We'll ambush him the second he enters my castle. Princess Peach, why don't you come with me to watch? You can have a front row seat to see Mario get crushed. You, tie her up immediately. If she gets out this time, heads will roll. You big Koopa, show some respect to the princess. What is this whining little glittering thing? Confetti? Yeah, buzz off.
Bowser, you do not pick on Twink. That's not okay. He's a good lad.
Take the princess. Now, let's move.
No!
That's right. All of the Peach sequences end exactly the same way, with her shouting no and getting carried off. My name is Kalmar. Mario, well done. Thank you for coming. You have successfully rescued all of us Star Spirits. We are in your debt. Now all that is left is for you to challenge Bowser. My power should help you. To bring back the Star Rod, to beat Bowser, to bring peace back to the Mushroom Kingdom, and to save Princess Peach. Mario's star energy goes up to 7. Mario can now use Up and Away, a new star spirit power. With Up and Away, you can turn all enemies into stars. Mario, you must make your way back to Shooting Star Summit. From Shooting Star Summit, we'll prepare the route to Star Haven. The name of this route is Star Way. Once you travel the Star Way, you'll finally reach Star Haven. My only wish is for you to save this precious world. You can do it, Mario. Goodbye for now. It's still kind of weird the amount of trust, like, they're putting in a plumber. Like, Mario isn't a superhero or anything of that kind. He is very literally a plumber. You gotta wonder what the reasoning is with this sometimes. Okay, let's get money. And we can drop Flower Saver for now. And that gives us room to equip some of the quality of life badges like I Spy and Speedy Spin. And then... damage dodge and something to round off the set. Yeah, we'll throw a deep focus on there. Why not? Actually, you know what? Drop deep focus and put on a badge that I tend to use a lot, actually. Kalmar looks like he would grow a vegetable garden and tell you all about his vegetable garden. He would mix in sensible life lessons, too. He would, honestly. And I'd be down, even though I really don't care about the vegetable garden, honestly. Now, for leaving this place, I actually think I want Kooper, because we actually have enemies on the way out. And we'll leave the rocks, but since we don't have to get back this way, we'll take the Snowman Doll. Especially since now that we're leaving the ice area, we really don't need... We don't really need to ever come back here, to the best of my knowledge. I wonder, do those rocks sell for much? Are they like the rocks you find in the gift shop? They are actually a usable item. You basically use them like a dusty hammer. I can't remember if they do more or less damage, but like they are a usable item. Kooper? Murder them. Won't use the pebble here. Let's just drop a... Ooh. I actually want to see what Up and Away does. Oh, you know, we might not get star points for the fight actually with that. I think it just disappears them rather than doing damage. So... Getting the right rhythm is pretty key in that hit left repeatedly action command. Oh, I expected it to try and use its ice breath. Wow. Okay, well, let's restore some star power. Yeah, one of the core strategies in Paper Mario speedruns is actually to fail the action commands as quickly as possible, because the attacks when you don't do the action commands obviously take less time than the attacks when you do. Look at that, 332 star points. You know what? Why not? Fire. Ooh. You know what? Yeah, why not? Fire flower. I was going to say there is a recipe using a fire flower that we could make use of, but we'll get... It's easy enough to get from the shop. And we're getting a partial refund. We'll spend a little bit more money here, but I wonder how they determine how much money is given. I know I've already checked down here, but I can't remember if there's something funky about the walls. Okay, there is. Across the board, this game just has such cool level designs. And I realize the visuals don't hold up quite as well as they might have in the past, quite as well as I feel like they do, but oh, I actually got hit by a first strike from one of these guys. Oh. But honestly, considering the capabilities of the Nintendo DS, these visuals are honestly pretty impressive. Let's Starstorm these guys. Oh, that's how you get pebbles. I didn't know those guys could drop the pebbles. PLUMMER, Princess's Legion of Undercover Marine Mechanical Engineers and Reconnaissance. Sounds good to me. Funnily enough, that fire shell ability that Cooper has in Thousand Year Door, the sequel to this, is largely replaced by a badge that lets you, it's called Fire Drive. Which is honestly one of my favorite badges to use. Mario's retired special forces. Fair enough. Oh! Mario, I took a nap and when I woke up there were all these items. Toad? Like, Cold Toad, whoever the heck you are? There's only one bed in this house. How did you take a nap? So we'll toss one of the pebbles. And I think we can actually go to the shop and interact, because we're still in the same area, so they shouldn't despawn. But yeah, this is how we get one of our few Ultra Shrooms. Let's drop a Repel Gel. For the most part, the Ultra Shrooms are very limited. There are a few set ones, and then there is the way of getting infinite of basically any rare item, which is the little Loink farm. But now, excuse me, will you buy my fancy rock? Okay, looks like the fancy rock will only get us a coin. Must not be the rock for the gift shop. But we can pick up 3 more mushrooms here. And I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, we have a letter to Mayor Penguin in Shiver City. And one to Merlot at Shooting Star Summit, and one to Goompapa. Okay. I gotta remember those. We're always going to visit Shooting Star Summit, because we're gonna do some star piece getting before we finish this game. I don't know who sent him that letter. I think it was from like a Yoshi kid or something. Let's not forget that most of these letters we just find lying around because for some reason Parakarry can't manage to hold on to the one thing that matters in his job. Now, I'm not going to spend money at Rip Cheetos right now because I'm not sure if he's got anything else useful that he can give us. We'll save those for cooking once I've got a recipe list pulled up. So yeah, we might actually go ahead and ooh, Mega Quake, hang on. We might actually 100% this. I really don't know. Let's see here. What Quake badges do we have? We have Quake Hammer and Power Quake. We do not have Mega Quake. We also don't have D Down Pound. We have HP Plus. So let's buy a Mega Quake badge. and D down pound. And we've got a letter to take to Goompapa. So let's go the fastest way that I know of getting around here. So yeah, we'll handle the letter side quests real quick now, and the Koopa Koot side quests. Is this the end of that letter side quest? Oh. To be clear, that letter chain has been going on for most of the game. I'm gonna pick up a quick Goom Nut. And let's go see what's going on with old Koopa Koot. Because at this point in the game, we should have everything unlocked up.
You're a good soul for helping this old Koopa so many times. Now, Mario, I have one last favor to ask. That Cad Bowser, you must defeat that evil King Bowser once and for all. The dear children of this village will never sleep in peace as long as Bowser rules. I wish for nothing more than peace and reason for my fellow Koopas to hope again. Please help us, Mario.
So yeah, it looks like we are fresh out of Koopa Koots. You're thinking Mario is related to Ben 10? Alright, let's hear it. I mean, Mario does go to space in actually a surprising number of games. Ah, Grandpa's a plumber. Of course. But Grandpa doesn't have a mustache. And that's kind of suspicious. Looks like Bombette has mail from Bruce again. Come on, Bruce, you gotta chill. Oh, Watt got a letter from her mother. Second cousins? Yeah, I guess that can make sense. Watt, thank the stars that you're safe. I was so worried. When you first disappeared, we were completely baffled. Nobody would help us and we couldn't find a clue. Then we went to Toad Town and heard about the toy box. I was pretty sure you'd be okay in there for a while, but I was still worried. Please give my deepest thanks to those who saved you. Come home soon, your mother. Yeah, I really wish that we could get more backstory for Watt, because Watt was just a prisoner in a lantern. Like, very clearly, Watt was somehow kidnapped. And we don't know what Watt is outside from just being a light bulb. Like, I don't know if we know of any other... I suppose there are those, like, pylons in Super Mario Odyssey that might be related, but I'm really not sure. Letter to Lackey Lester from Flight. Dear Spike, you turncoat, you're hanging around with Mario? I'll never forgive you, you big traitor. I heard that your real name is Lackey Lester too. I've never heard such a silly name. I'm gonna call you Lackey Lester from now on. The only way you could earn my respect now would be to beat Lord Bowser. Yeah, right. Do that and I'll forgive you. Flight of Team Lakitu. Oh wait, no, I'm not done quite yet. So yeah, we're not going to go up Shooting Star Summit quite yet. And the one thing that I'm reasonably confident we won't actually finish up is recipes, because honestly, some of those we would just have to do so much grinding for that I'm really not prepared for. Oh, you gotta go, Rafkin? Well, thanks for stopping in. I think this is the last thing that we're gonna do tonight, deliver this letter, unless it leads into a chain, but I'll see you later. A letter from me, from Merle in Starborn Valley? Wow, news from my dad. Thanks, Mr. Postman. My dad writes all the time because he worries about me. My sisters and I are totally bad about writing back, though. Maybe I ought to write him a little more often. This is a treasure that I've kept for a long time. I'm gonna give it to you as thanks. Hang on, sorry, the phone was going off. You could always come back and swap me something. Swap me something for it. He gave us 1 star piece in exchange for giving him the letter. I know you've got more than that, son. How many items am I holding right now? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I do have room to pick up the jam and jelly. Huh. And with that, I think we're actually good to call it a night. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to a very specific location. Gonna go drop off. Oh, hang on, 1 quiz to round it off. How many coins are needed to buy a mushroom at the shop in Koopa Village? I'm gonna guess 4. I don't actually know, but 4 seems like a reasonable price. Yeah, we're gonna drop something at the shop real quick. Check the jam and jelly. Later, Steve McM. Thanks for joining. Now, we are going to save the game in Goomba Village. So that'll put us in a good position for starting up tomorrow. Because tomorrow we're gonna sweep the whole map, making sure that we find any stray panels with star pieces hidden and stuff like that. and, you know, it'll be good. So with that, we are gonna call it a night. So, thanks so much for y'all coming. I hope you enjoyed it. That genuinely is one of the coolest designs of really any Paper Mario level. It's just so trippy. And of course my webcam is choosing this moment to go blurry. But yeah, thank y'all for coming. And tomorrow, probably gonna finish the game. So I'm looking forward to it. And until next time, bye-bye.